You see, the Bible says that Jesus was tempted in every single way that we are. Every way. And yet he was without sin, which means he was tempted with sexual immorality, he was tempted with stealing, lying, and all the things that we face. I think the most important one, the one that cut to the core of his being, is the fact that his identity was always tempted. He was always doubted. They said, you are not who you are. Just imagine him, a carpenter, a carpenter's son. They told him that, you're just a carpenter's son, you are not the son of God. This is how he grew up. And then he went to the church where he was supposed to be accepted. The Bible says he came to his own and his own received him not. The Pharisees, they called him Beelzebub, they called him a devil. What if he internalized that? What if he felt that that is who he was? He had to overcome that. He had to believe in his identity, that he had an anointing. He was anointed to preach the gospel to the poor. And then John the Baptist, who foreran him, he said, go ask that Jesus, is he really the Messiah? Is he the one we should be expecting? Jesus just responded, said, see the things that are happening. He knew who he was, and that was massive. That was really what saved him. And then finally on the cross, when it was almost over, his body brutalized, the question that kept being asked is, if you are who you say you are, save yourself. They still did not believe him, and they still thought he was something other than what he truly was. But he overcame. And I think the message for you is to understand that a huge part of your Christianity is going to be an identity crisis. It's people trying to put you in a place that you are not. People trying to tell you that you are what you are not. People trying to tell you that you do not belong. Maybe it's in your school, and they don't give you a scholarship. They say you are not good enough to play on the sports team. You are not. And then maybe it's in your workplace, and they keep saying you are here and you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be at a bigger position. You should be at a little position. It's a constant battle. Maybe even in your church, the Lord has called you to preach, and your pastor or a mentor that you've looked up to tells you, no, you are not. It's a fight that is continuous, but I want you to be encouraged today to protect your heart, because the Bible says protect your heart, out of it flows living water. Protect your heart, your mind, and be the person God has called you to be. Keep your identity, and that certainly will keep you. Be encouraged this week.
You've done what you will do.